Hello, everyone in the EDAP 585 class, the Integrating Technology into Education class that will meet on Thursday nights at 4:30 in 201G in the ERTC on the second floor. You will be known henceforth as 585ers. You will be receiving these video emails each week. My due date to getting them out to you is Fridays. So you'll be getting one this Friday for next Thursday. This is just sort of a hey, hi, here we are kind of thing, and to also show you your Blackboard space. You will need to know about your Blackboard space because an awful lot of what you do in this class will be done through this space. And as you can see, I am on what's called the landing pad. This is the first thing you see when you go into our course in Blackboard. This nice, cool sort of what are the student skills in the 21st century education. Scroll down and there's your syllabus. I will bring a paper syllabus because my students like to have paper so they can scribble on it, make notes, etc. But here it is right here if you want to take a look at what the course is about. The other things you need to know is this link right here that says Course Modules. This is where everything is that we will be using. Our first order of business is we'll be deconstructing a book by a gentleman by the name of Dr. Michael Fullen. He is a Grawemeyer Award winner from the College of Education, former dean at the University of Toronto School of Education, also known as OISE, Ontario Institute for Studies in Education. I actually know Dr. Fullen. He has an amazing book that we will be using called Stratosphere. This is another guy who unfortunately I do not know. I wish I did. Is Sir Ken Robinson. We'll talk a little bit more about him. Scroll down a little bit more and boom, there we are. Here's your modules. Each module represents a class or multiple classes. As you can see, the study of Fullen's book will actually take up 3 classes. We'll have a great time with it. It's a great read. It's an easy read, actually. But it is certainly one of the best books I could give you that talks about what it is like to be thinking about truly using technology in schools. That will be our Module 1. As you can see, there's lots of stuff in here to read. Here are your dates when we'll be covering this. The second thing we'll be looking at is the theoretical frameworks that technology integration kind of hangs on, and that is TPAC, SAMR, and CAM. And we will explain what all 3 of those theoretical frameworks are about. They are important, very important. And you're starting to hear SAMR really take hold in schools when we're talking about it. And then we'll kind of do a very quick class on the digital native, because that's the buzzword that everybody uses. And as you can see, there he is with his computer. Then we get down to serious fun. We're going to build a virtual classroom using 2 ways. One is a wiki, the other is a YouTube channel. You're going to learn how to build both, how to set them up so they can be used by your students, or set them up so that you can use them with your students. And we'll talk a lot about the differences. And as you can see, there's even more information here for you on how to do things. Lots of videos that I put in here that are instructional in nature, that help you know what we're doing in class. Module 5 is called Irresistibly Engaging. This is a term that Dr. Fullen uses in his book. This is probably the meat, the heart, the soul of our course. We are going to actually create lessons that you will put into either your wiki or your YouTube channel, either one, that will illuminate your teaching for your students. This is like I said, the center of the class. We will take our time with this because I want you to see the power and how it works. This module is all around how we can build assessment within using technology. And there's some really cool stuff in here. A lot of students really enjoy this course, or enjoy this module in the course, because it gives them some really good things to use, even if they do not build something like this. By the way, there is nothing in the course that says you have to go out and try this with your students, because we're not ready for that kind of thing. That would be in a class that is called EDAP 688. This class is basically a way for you to play, have interaction with technology in a fail-free, safe zone. So, you get to play with things. You get to talk with folks. You get to do things. You get to think about things. And then, if you want to try it with students, you go right ahead and do it. We'll have guests that will come in who are actually doing things with students using every one of these tools that I'm going to show you. And so you can ask the practitioners out there how they see this all working in their classes. The Module 7 is Pedagogy Web 2.0. This is all the amazing apps that are available out there on the web for your iPads, for your Android devices. This is one of those where you just kind of sit back and go, wow, didn't know you could do all that. I'll be doing a thing that night called Let the iPad Create. I think you'll enjoy it. Let's see. And finally, here's your hat. So your final will be basically you writing reflections about the things that have gone on in our class. And that is it, my friends. So I will see you Thursday night, 4:30, 201G. We get to be in the great big classroom. I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you. Be prepared to have an amazingly good time. And I will see you Thursday night.